This is Colin Quina with 3T Futures. Hey guys, a lot of stuff going on today. Unless you've been kind of asleep, you know what's going on. But anyways, I wanted to come on here this afternoon while it's kind of slowing down a little bit here because I heard that there's still a lot of people who haven't heard much about our 3T Trader smart device, the 3T Trader platform and smart device application. So I really want to just come on here, take a few minutes, and make sure everybody is aware of the 3T Futures app and the 3T Futures platform, and see if we can't get everybody set up here with a demo. We got a free 2-week demo we can offer that will work. With the actual online, or will work, excuse me, with the actual desktop version of the platform, and also the smart device app that you can use with your smartphone or tablet. So really neat development that they've come up with here to help you out with your trading. Just any kind of tools. Any tools that there are at your disposal to help you with your trading. We really try to make sure we're up to speed with them and up to date with them, and make sure that everyone's aware of them, and like I said, hopefully to improve your trading and get you to be more accurate and efficient. So anyways, guys, I'm going to switch over real quick and just show you some of the different little screens that you can interact with on the smartphone app. So let me go over here. I'll do a quick slide. Like I said, I know there's a lot going on, so I'm not going to try to take too much of anybody's time here, but I do want to make sure everybody is aware of these new trading tools, these excellent trading tools that we can offer. So this is your first screen right here, and just to let you know that all these screenshots were actually taken with my iPhone. So this is kind of the iPhone version. If you guys have an Android or another type of cell phone, there's some subtle differences. It's really not anything to that'll throw you off or anything, but there are some subtle differences between iPhone and Android, like I said, and some of the others. But it's mainly just how the Android and iPhone are different in the first place. But anyways, this is what you're looking at. You got a nice little quotes page right here, and you can see I'm just going to go through all these different tabs down here at the bottom. You've got several different tabs. You've got positions tab. You've got some alerts. You've got through, and like I said, the whole name of the game here is being efficient. Being able to stay on top of things, even if there is some sort of internet failure with your desktop. You always want to have a good, reliable backup, and I think that this is really an excellent backup, if not a standalone platform in and of itself. There's a couple things that I've asked them to add on to and to make it a little bit better, to make it a little bit more of a standalone type platform. But for what it's worth, and for all the intents and purposes that most traders have, I think that this is something that you could use and use well and use efficiently throughout the day. I know you guys have heard Tom talk about trading from the golf course. Well, this is how he does it. This is how he's able to do it, is through this smartphone app here. Oh, there we go. Everybody on the slideshow now? Sorry about that. Thought I'd click this over there, but everybody see the slides now? Okay, there we go. There we go. Thanks, Anastasia. Anyways, so here's your first little tab right here, the quotes tab. And here's your quotes tab. You can see you've got a nice little watch list right here. You can also check out your last viewed. Searching for contracts, you see you got the futures options available and forex as well. To be able to sift through there and add new contracts and personalize that just like in your desktop. Next one over, here's your kind of your account summary page. Gives you your liquidation values, all that kind of stuff. If you have any open positions, it would show you your P&L there. Again, buying power, and also margin required, which is really nice. It gives you a margin update there that reflects the actual overnight. So if you're going to hold positions overnight, that lets you know exactly how much you have that is required of you to hold those overnight. Again, orders, you can see here, you can sift through your open positions, different active orders, your fills, a nice little snapshot there of all the activity that you've done or are currently in. There, we just cloaked. As you see, you have a tab here to click on, open positions. This is what I clicked on, and here it shows me my open positions, give me a nice P&L snapshot, my position, of course, the contract. And there you go. You got a quick, nice little close all positions button that you can get out of stuff real quickly, very quickly, and that will liquidate all your positions. It won't cancel orders, so you do have to make sure that you go back and cancel your orders as well. This is not an exit market and cancel function. It's just an exit market. Again, here's some alerts. You can actually set up an alert that'll ring to your phone, just like on your desktop platform. Set an alert. It'll ding at you. Well, this will actually ring to your phone, give you a little, a little buzz, when your alert does happen, so you can easily, go through and make a trade or get out of a trade if necessary. This right here is when we actually click on one of the quotes. The first screen that we saw was your watch list, and this is, if you actually click on one of the quotes, this is this little snapshot that it gives you, and you can see above here. Let's see. You can see above here, you actually have these dots right here. Let's let you know that we have more. There's more screens to scroll through, so you can actually scroll to the right, and there's a couple more different views that are available to you. So let's see. Let's take a look at those views. This is the first one again, just giving you some basics. This is actually when you hit the plus sign. You can notice here you've got a plus sign up here at the top right. When you click on that plus sign, you get a we're in a position there, so it actually will close your position for you. You can actually reverse position. So you got some nice little quick buttons to go through, bringing up an advanced chart, all these different options you have available to you. Again, here's another screen that you see. This is kind of what I consider to be the dome view of it, which is a really great view. If you guys like trading for the dome, this kind of resembles that. It's not exact, but it does have your bids, your offers. It does have the amount of contracts waiting to be filled at each price. And again, we'll show you that you've got open positions and whatnot. You can quickly edit those or close them. It also shows you your it would show your position if we were in a position. This is actually an active order, so you can actually edit that active order or cancel it right there from the screen. This is a new buy window. Anytime you click one of these right here, buy or sell, you get a little order ticket that comes up here. And this is what the order ticket looks like. Whether or not you click buy or sell, you can see you can actually change it. You can go a market order, limit order, or a stop, and then of course adjusting your volume. Really easy to put in your price, key in the price, and then of course you hit a little transmission button or transaction button down there at the bottom. Here is the last screen that you have available. You can see it's a little simple chart. Again, you have the bid and ask, buy and sell buttons on all of these screens. But you can see here you actually have another feature. This is tap for advanced chart. When we tap on that, this is what we see. This is actually very much resembling what we see on the desktop version with the nice candlestick patterns and whatnot. But what's really cool about this screen, and this is where if you guys are using it or gonna start to use the app, this is the screen that I would most likely use and pay attention to, just because you can see here you've got a nice chart view. You can trade directly here from the chart, but you also have these nice preset things down here at the bottom. If you see, you got a bunch of different presets, 5 of them. um, actually. And what you can do with those presets is, adjust them to reflect different time frames, have some different type of, indicators on there. If you're looking at different, you can look at a short-term chart, you can look at a long-term chart, you can look at an intermediate chart, just different things. You get really creative with all these different presets here. And like I said, it's really a neat little feature to be able to have those different types of presets. Like I said, for looking for long-term trade, short-term trade, or just a day trade, what have you. So that's pretty neat. And again, like I said, you got this nice little drop-down arrow that you see at the top here. You got a nice little drop-down arrow, and that's your that's your order ticket there. So again, same thing, buy or sell. You can switch between each. You've got all the different windows to alter there, and again, send your limit order. So really neat. Like I said, I really like this screen for all it offers, especially being able to trade directly from the chart here, and also have a lot of these different presets. I think that's really neat having that ability as well. Again, same thing. You have the hitting the plus sign here will give you those options again. You can actually get a chart tutorial since you're on the chart page to kind of show you how to interact with it, setting alerts, add to your watch list, and then again, like I said, you can bring up some order tickets. What's really neat about this app is it gives you this option for contract information. If you're not in a trade, if you're out of a trade in a certain market, here we were looking at the DAX, or this is the DAX. I think actually the contract information is going to be for the bonds. But if you're not in a position and you hit the plus sign, it gives you up this nice contract information tab here, which we'll take a look at. Again, like I said, it's for the bonds. I brought it up in the DAX, but I actually took a picture of the bonds. But you can see here, this is something I think is really, really, really great because this, a little screenshot like this, you can't find on your desktop. So you can't find this on your desktop. There's ways to go about looking for it, but it's not as clear and concise as this little screenshot is right here. You can see it gives you your, of course, the name, the symbol, your point value, expiration date, which, point value is very important when you're looking at, a bunch of different, markets. Even with, within the indices, each one is a little bit different as far as point value goes. So it's really important to know and to memorize and have that available to you, your point values, especially when you're looking at futures options, because that is going to be your multiplier when you're figuring out price of the actual option. So you can get that information all right here from your smartphone. You see here you got the initial margins. If you're going to take positions into the close, it's really important to know what your margin is and what your maintenance margin is. And last thing, trading hours. Of course, that's going to be very important. If you ever have any questions about, when a market's going to close or anything like that, you have that snapshot right there at your disposal, and also months traded. So anyways, guys, let's see. I think it looks like I got a couple of questions here about the app. James, good question. James was asking about the OCO feature on the smart app, and that is actually something I've been trying to push for them to update and to add on maybe like a next version, maybe the next version. They might have, hopefully that could be included. But what's really neat about the smartphone app is if you place a trade in your desktop, if you have a strategy executed on your desktop and you have to run and you're going to be mobile for the rest of the day, if you shut your platform down and bring up the smartphone app, the smartphone will actually recognize your orders. They will see your orders, there's really not any indication on the smartphone app that lets you know that it's still connected by an OCO, but I've done it several times to test out, and it actually will cancel your orders. So your strategy, how you set up your strategy on the desktop, actually will be executed through your smartphone. So right now, there's no ability to actually set up a strategy. Um, there's no OCO orders. There's no ability to use it to put a strategy on your actual through the smartphone. But if you put it through, the like I said, if you put it through the desktop, it will execute on your smartphone when you bring your smartphone application up. Does everybody understand, James? Does that make sense? Does everybody understand that description there? Okay, great. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Like I said, I've tested it several times to make sure that that it executes, how you like it, and it's worked. It's worked for me every time. So it's like I said, it's I haven't had anybody give me any complaints or say anything differently about it. So Brian has a question. What broker does this app use? This is with the 3T Futures. This is with my brokerage, 3T Futures. We have a platform, the 3T Trader platform, that is compatible with the smart device, and we actually 3T Futures is what's considered an IB, and the FCM, or the clearing merchant, is actually OEC, or Open eCry / Gain Capital. So Brian, does that answer your question? No problem. Like I said, we can get a demo going, guys, of the platform, which can be used with your device, with your smartphone or tablet, and also will be used with the desktop version. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up briefly. Just go ahead and bring up the desktop version of the platform here real quick. Do a little desktop sharing and kind of show you a few of the highlights. Show you a few of the highlights of the actual desktop version. It's very easy to use platform, very simple. If you guys have used a platform in the past, you'll be able to use this one very easily. It's very user friendly, very user friendly, and very can be what's the word I'm looking for here? Sorry, drawing a blank here, guys. It's been a long day. Very user friendly and very adaptable to you. You can make changes. You can really personalize it. That's what I'm looking for. Personalized. You can really make this a very personalized platform, and have different, have your quotes set up how you like, have your screen set up how you like, with um, different windows and whatnot. So it's very, like I said, very personalizable, very usable, and like I said, if you have any experience with using a platform, you can easily use this one. So here, what you looking at, guys? Everybody can see that clearly? All right. So yeah, is everybody seeing that clearly? You can adjust your screen, I believe, to be able to take it all in. Let's see if this looks a little bit better. Nope, that's not better. That's worse. Looks like we're going with the large version. So guys, anyways, you can make adjustments, like I said, on your screen. But what you're looking at, this is just the basic. This is what's referred to as the scalper platform, or the scalper workspace. They give you a couple different options to open up a workspace for your workspace. But this one to me is the best, just because it's got everything right there for you. You got your account summary page. You got your account summary page right up here at the top left, letting you know, all the different, open P&Ls or realized paid off for the day, your net liquidation value, all these different options right there to, keep you on track. You got your positions. Here's your position history, let you know what you've done throughout the day. You notice here you actually have some, if you highlighted one of these, you can have, if I was still in the position, I could exit right here from the from this actual positions window instead of going to the dome. or you can exit all your open positions right there. So you kind of got a desperation button there to get you out of everything if need be. If you're in some positions that you don't necessarily need to be in, you've got a quick exit right there for all of them. But again, here we see we got a nice dome view here with a nice volume profile showing you where all the volume has come in through the day, which has been a lot, as you can see. We've had a pretty big trading day, a lot of news out there happening. So a lot of volume trading, a lot of big contracts coming through. You see that dome? You see you got a nice chart here. So we got a nice chart. We got several different types of indicators available to you. Again, you can set alerts here from the chart. You can also actually trade from the chart, which is really neat. Depending on where you are from the market, everything's going to be either a left click for a buy, a right click for a stop. And as you can see, I've got buy one limit there, 1857.50, or I can do a stop at 57.50 if I do a right click. If we go above the market, that flips, and a buy stop is now a left click, and a right click is now a limit order. So depending on where you are in the market, depending where you are, in relation to the market, it will actually recognize this, and act accordingly. So trade mode, pretty neat little thing. Like I said, we got some indicators here. This is the on-balance volume I've got. And we can also, change the outlook. We can change the time. You can actually have in a tab. You can actually add tabs of different charts here to the bottom to be able to sift through very easily. But you also have a really neat little quick little link to quotes function right up here. You can see it's both right here on my dome and right here on my chart. And that just means that every time I switch over to another product, it actually will change my chart and my dome at the same place at the same time. So, wow, look at crude oil. Quite the rebound crude oil has made. Same with gold. Looking at gold, wow. What's that high for the day? 25.90. Nice, very nice. But anyway, so just a couple of different things here. A couple of different little things. Like I said, having this little link to quotes function to me is really neat if you're working with limited space. Here at work, I've got several monitors, but not all my monitors are going to be dedicated towards trading. Some are other things that relate to my job and whatnot. So I don't have really all the computer screens that I would want. As far as putting charts up and multiple charts and all this kind of stuff. But having this having this little link to quotes functions, basically the same. It keeps you efficient. It keeps you your ability to sift through different markets and be able to view different markets. It really does, like I said, keep you efficient, keep you kind of in the game, on top of your game there, with that function. Then when you add in the use of being able to save strategies and have strategies lined up, you can there's really not any limit to the amount of strategies you can have. So, and again, that kind of harkens back to what we were talking about with different point values, different tick. Different tick sizes and whatnot, different point values and tick sizes. That really harkens back to it because you can't have a strategy saved for the S&P and expect it to perform like it would for a gold or a crude oil contract. I mean, just because the nature of the point value, the tick value, all that kind of stuff is changing. So having the ability to have a lot of different strategies for different markets saved and at your availability, and I'm talking right here, this little strategy, this little thumbs up guy. We've got all these different, strategies that act different ways and have different, act in different ways and have different parameters and whatnot. You can really get creative with that, and have that in your arsenal. And when you combine, having these strategies saved with your link to quotes function, sifting through the different markets, you can realistically trade several different markets at once with strategies. You know how the strategy is gonna work. If you have trailing stops and all that at your disposal as well, you can really place a trade and move on to the next market, move on to the next buy signal or sell signal, or just move on to another analyzation. You've already placed a trade. You already know how the trade's going to work. You can move on. You don't have to be stuck there watching, sweating it out. You can be looking for more opportunity, and you can find more opportunity a lot easier with the efficiency. Okay, looks like I have a question here. Let's see, Mohan. How do I adjust the layout with the dome with big fonts and quotes with small fonts? Okay, let's see. Mohan, let me look into that real quick. Let me look into that, and I will. I think I know where to find it. I think it's going to be right here with your options. Let me take a look here. Yeah, here we go. Scale. No, that's for something different. Let's see. Font and colors. I know I've seen this somewhere before. I can't really recall where I did see this, but I believe. Let's see. It might be up here. Let me look into it. I have changed the fonts on these things before. It's been so long I can't really remember where. But I do believe you do have the option to change those sizes. But I'll just have to figure out where it is. So let me get back to you on that, Mohan. That's okay. But yeah, anyways, guys, real simple to set up a strategy. Really easy to set up a strategy. You actually have the ability to do a single bracket strategy as well. Here, with the use of just a single bracket, you can make your adjustments. It'll send it out all one click. Same thing as a multi-bracket strategy. All one click will send your profit targets and your stops out at the same time, and be all connected with an OCO order. So, anyways, guys, Mohan, I'll look into that for you, and try to shoot you an email and maybe give you a call this afternoon with that info. Like I said, just give me a few minutes there, or give me a little while here to kind of sift through and see where we can make those changes. I did it not too long ago, so it won't be too hard to find. But anyways, guys, anybody have any more questions here? Everybody like what they see. We're gonna get some. Everybody want to get a lot of demos because they're coming in here. So let's just. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to. I think Chuck's going to be coming on over here in a few minutes. Chuck, if you want to get the. I'll go ahead and stop my. See, I'll go ahead and stop my desktop sharing. Chuck, if you want to go ahead and. If you want to go ahead and put back up the roadmap here, I'm going to go back over here to this slideshow and give you a little bit more information here. Commissions for 3T if you're trading the mini contracts, if you're trading indices, the minis, it's going to be $5 per round turn, 250 in, 250 out each time. Options, futures on options. Oh, that's yeah, that's one more thing I kind of failed to mention, guys. Let me actually go back here real quick. I'll actually go back here real quick and just show you one more thing. I'm just going to bring up an option chain real quick, show you guys how we can interact with that. It's pretty neat. So here's your option chain. We got your underlying market. Your range here is near. You can increase the number of strikes, which you see I just did. Your in the money calls are going to be top left highlighted in this nice yellow color. In the money puts are be bottom right again in the nice yellow color there. So you can see you got a different expirations up here up top. There's actually weeklies involved. You can see we got week ones, week twos, and SEP and AUG. So you've got that ability to go farther out. On a weekly basis, we can go as far out as week 4 in August right there. Actually, let's see what that looks like. Interesting. So you can see there's a last week in August. expiration time right there at your disposal. So got a lot of different options, especially with the weekly options, which is great because I know Tom does a lot with weekly options. So having that, to be able to trade, your futures and futures options all in one contract's, pretty valuable in my opinion. But anyhow, so yeah, let's go back. Let me go back and show some more of these highlights here. But yeah, futures options 750 a round turn, um, per contract here. Some of the, I quoted the mini contracts. Some of the bigger contracts, guys, if you're going to trade gold or crude oil or anything like that, are actually going to be a little bit bigger since they're a bigger contract. There's going to be it's actually going to be a $6 round turn for the bigger contract. So still, very very reasonable. $3 in, $3 out. Minimum account balance is $2,500. If you're gonna short options, if you're gonna write naked options, you actually need $10,000 in your account just for the volatility and the nature of shorting options. Again, we've got the 3T Trader platform, the desktop version that you saw is a free download. The OECI broker app, it's free to download. It's a free download, but you actually, if you do any kind of executions on the platform, if you place a trade and it executes on the actual smart device, there's an extra 50 cents per side, so you can pretty much add $1 to your commissions on the if you do some executions through the app. Again, some of the features we kind of went through already. Ability to trade your futures and futures options in one account. Low minimum funding, $2,500 is fairly low. Again, we got some commission, competitive commission rates. 24-hour trade desk, guys. That's really important if you're ever trading overnight. If you're ever trading overnight, having that ability to call into a trade desk if you lose power or whatnot, is very helpful. Very helpful. And again, you got the simple and complex strategies available. Data. CME recently has implemented new rules where everyone has to pay for data. So we do have a data fee that's come through. Data is now going to be there's actually two different options. You can actually get just the top of book, which gives you the best bid and the best offer, and the contracts waiting to be filled at those positions or at those prices. Or you have the full market depth. Will actually give you 10 different levels, or 10 levels, on the ask side, 10 levels on the bid side, where it shows you the amount of contracts, being waiting to be filled. So for that, the top of book version, it's only actually, I believe it's $3 a month for that data, which does include DAX data. You do get DAX data here. Both the options actually give you DAX data. The actual full market depth data package is actually going to be $15. So very, very, very low fees. Very low fees, for data here. Which the data is actually real-time data coming directly from the exchange. There is no third-party data provider like you get with some of the other paid-for platforms. This data is coming direct from the exchange. So again, like I said, minimal data fees, free downloads, all that kind of stuff. We actually can, like I said, we can offer you a free demo of the platform that will work with both your smartphone and your desktop. That will actually last for 2 weeks, and we can actually extend it an additional 2 weeks if you need some more time to learn. But like I said, it's very easy to learn, very usable, user-friendly. And also, if you ever run into any snags, you have me. You've got me at your disposal. I can help you go through anything with the platform. I can, we can always go through walkthroughs, go through some of the different things, that you can do that you might not know about, that your platform offers. So always have, always, try to keep some time open for doing support on platform support and whatnot. So we can usually, if there's an issue, we can usually figure it out pretty fast. So. Anyhow, guys, that's it. If you do want a demo, please shoot me an email. my email address is it's just Colin at 3tfeatures.com. I'll go ahead and type that in. Colin at 3tfeatures.com, and I think I have a there's a slide here. Yeah. Send me an email. Here's my email address right here. Colin at 3tfeatures.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know you want to get set up for a demo, or any kind of questions that you have that we might not have addressed. I'm gonna need to get go ahead and get out of here. I've taken up more than enough of your time here, but I hope you guys had a good day. I hope you guys stayed green. Let's keep looking at what this market's going to do. See what's going to go on with everything in the in the Ukraine and Russia. It's going to sure we'll be hearing about this for many a day and many a month to come. So, anyways, just keep your eyes open, and we'll be here if anybody has any questions. I'll be here if anybody has any questions or any issues. But go ahead and send me an email, guys. Let's get you set up with a demo. Let's get you on this platform. I think you will be better off for it. So, anyhow, guys, if there isn't any questions, I'll go ahead and take off now. See if I can't find myself something here in the next couple hours to keep me busy with trading. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opportunity. Like I said, the next couple of days and into the weekend. So probably not the best weekend to hold any positions over. I don't know if anybody's ever told you or mentioned that, but yeah, if you do have some open positions, you might want to look at getting out of them. Because this, like I said, this might not be the best weekend to have those open. Yeah. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, Jeff. Let me get you back to the desktop sharing here. Let's see, Chuck, are you listening? Let's get that roadmap back up, please, if we can. I'll see if I can't go do it here real fast, but for you. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email, and we'll take care of it. So thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week and your summer. Take care.